Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, welcoming you back to another episode of our Planet Zoo franchise mode Let's Play, where we're going to dive right back into Elite Zoo North and take a look at what we can do about fixing our current situation. As we do that, folks, I just want to mention really quickly, as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Not only do I look at those numbers of likes and comments to get an understanding of interest levels for a certain series and if I should keep something going or slow it down or what have you, but I also enjoy reading through all of the comments. Not only do you give me a lot of very helpful feedback, suggestions, and thoughts, but it's also just, like I said, I enjoy reading through the comments. It's always a joy. And in fact, it is because of what I've read in the comments that I'm going to be making some important decisions today. So I asked at the end of the last session to let me know if you would like to see our climb back up from this horrendous financial situation, or if you'd rather I cut it out, skip it one way or another. So I did a quick tally based on what you all said in the comments, and it seems that out of everyone that actually commented with regards to that topic of discussion, 30 of you wanted to see a time jump or a time lapse in one way or another, while 68 of you wanted to see the actual process. So what I'm going to try and do, in an effort to try and make everybody happy, because I try my best to do that, I'm going to showcase the management, show us getting out of this hole, but if things get repetitive or if some things need skipping, I'll try and edit it all out so it goes through a bit more smoothly. Now I imagine by the end of today's session, we will be in the black, and we'll be able to start building and improving our infrastructure and our new exhibits and enclosures again. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. We're going to hopefully play most of this session at triple speed, if not double speed, and we'll be doing a lot of management stuff, and I'll also just go over some of my plans for the near future of this zoo and this franchise as a whole. So let's go ahead and hit play. And hopefully things go smoothly today. I have basically just landed from my flight from my trip earlier this morning. Definitely feeling it. It's not like the biggest jet lag or anything, but I'm definitely feeling it. Hopefully that fatigue doesn't affect us poorly in any way. I think we'll be okay. This is not good. No inbreeding. No inbreeding, please. Hold on. Contraceptives. There we go. Okay, so Tyrian was about to inbreed. We've stopped that, and I'm guessing Yeoman is the dad. Let's just compare mates here real quick. So Zoe... And so Amberlyn is the only one who should be acceptable as a breeding partner. So let's make sure that Zoe. Zoe. Hold on a second. So Tyrian is inbreeding. Zoe, I guess, is acceptable. Yeah, okay. I guess it's because Zoe is currently pregnant. So that's the only reason she's marked as red. So that's fine. Again, we're going to try and manage all these little issues that might come up today. Animals will fight for... Multiple animals have low welfare. What's the deal over here? Why do you have low welfare? Oh, I see, because there's way too many of them. All right, let's go ahead and... So like I said, today we're going to try and manage all this stuff as well as possible. We'll hopefully pick up the pace as well, and hopefully we'll see us in the black and making some very important early decisions once we end up in the black, to make sure that we stay in the black, because otherwise it's just trouble that's going to happen all over again. Let's go ahead and move you all into the trade center. That should solve that problem. This is just a remnant from our from when they were in their enclosure, I think, the warning about their temperature not being ideal. So let's go ahead and take a look at exhibit trading. So again, we started at negative 44k. We're already at negative 41. It's going to go pretty smoothly, I think, and I believe we can, yes, go ahead and quick trade all of you for a quick 7.5k approximately. Another animal has died. We have lost Mia, our last timber wolf, I believe. Now, some of you pointed out that, like a fool, I got a timber wolf and then I immediately sold it away. And I can't believe I made that mistake, but I guess I did. Let's just take a quick look at our animal situation over here. So if we take a look at our timber wolves... Where are we? Timberwolf. There we go. So we've got Mia, who just died and is being taken away. We've got Waylon, who is... There's Waylon right there. And Abigail, who is right over here. Yeah, we've got our animals. We've got our wolves. Maybe I made a mistake. Which, I mean, it's not unlikely. These seem to be compatible as far as mating is concerned, so... We'll be fine. It looks like between Waylon and Abigail. Now let's go ahead and make sure we've got them named. This is just adorable. I love seeing them play with this toy. On which note, I should also adjust some of the toys and stuff they have access to. So Abigail, Go ahead and set you as mommy. And let's go ahead and find our dad in Wayland. All right, cool, cool, cool. And now one of the things that many of you mentioned as far as, oh, actually, you know, I should make sure a vet is called over here. One of the things that many of you mentioned in terms of including or excluding my, you know, management over here is that many of you said that you're actually very attached to how things have been progressing and you want to see and maintain and retain that attachment to the animals, and you kind of lose that if you just kind of skip a bunch of episodes. And I agree with that. Like I said last session, I believe it was last session that I said, this is a Let's Play, so the intent is that we kind of see everything that happens and go through the good and the bad together, right? We're at negative 34 now. Just want to keep an eye on that so that when it does drop, I notice it. We have, oh my god, Abigail just had kids as well. All right, let's go ahead and quick trade all of you. We do have to solve our litter problem. There's a couple of issues still causing us, well, issues. If we take a look at guest, where is it? Guest needs, happiness, energy. Okay, I see. So again, like I said, I read through all of the comments and whatnot, and it gives me a good idea of things that I may have missed. And I did miss this. I don't know how I missed such an obvious user interface element, but I did miss this. Now, this is a good idea of where I might need to put down benches, where I might need to put down more eateries or just vendors in general for thirst or washrooms. I do need to double up on some of my vendors that I have up front over here, for example, because these lineups are getting so massive, and that's going to cause issues because people are just going to get bored of standing in line and they're going to leave. On which topic, I should actually, let's go ahead and find an ATM somewhere. I believe we've got some over here, right? There we go. Let's go ahead and find an ATM, and let's go ahead and get rid of the price. Now, this was an interesting point brought up by one of you in the comment. If there's a price, if there's a fee for taking money out of the ATM, then people who don't have any money won't be able to withdraw any more money, and now all of a sudden they're walking around the zoo without any money to donate or anything. So that's kind of useless for me, so you have to make sure we avoid that. Now, apart from that, let's go ahead and take a look at negative impact. I want to find some litter. So there's some over there. This is all because of the buildings. Looks like we're okay. There's a little bit of litter over here. Is that litter over here? What is that? Is that just a dead speaker? Why would that give a negative impact? Oh, it's been vandalized. Okay, well, I can't replace it, unfortunately. I guess I could move it away, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, good to know that this vandalism causes issues. I imagine this is also, has this been vandalized? No. We've got some litter over there. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't. So I was trying to figure out how to do this last session. I should be able to find a caretaker. While I do this, I want to mention, another thing many of you mentioned is that by seeing me crawl out of this hole, it gives some of you an idea of how crawling out of the hole can be done for your own, you know, zoos if the situation should arise. So let's go ahead and find our staff, find a caretaker, one with low workload. And am I able to move? There we go. I was like looking for the opportunity, looking for the button to press. So if I move you over to here, can you get to work? Now I know it says he can't get to his work zone, but I believe he does not. Oh, he's America's West. So let's go ahead and give you no work zone. We're going to move you now up to Eagle Eye, because I believe there's a lot of litter over here as well. Now, in that same vein, I am able to move these guests as well, I believe. But you know what? I'm gonna avoid that refund. Now, why have protesters arrived? What are they protesting? Emily and Wright. Why are they upset? Why are Emily and Wright upset? Go ahead and see what's going on over here. The exhibit is not ideal. Cleanliness. Okay, let's go ahead and call the keeper. So it seems as though we should perhaps... facility broken down. We should perhaps get some work zones up and running again. It worked for us temporarily, but it seems like it's not working for us anymore. So let's go ahead and get you guys spread out. There we go. Looks like these guys are happy again, so the protesters should be leaving. America South, America's North, India entrance. Well, actually, let's do America's West and America's East, which aren't very crowded or busy, so we should be fine. And then India entrance, same thing. It's not very crowded or busy, so we shouldn't need that many keepers for those areas. So just as I was talking about it, looks like this has been cleaned up. I just want to double check. There's no cost to going to the ATM. Good, so people should be able to use the ATMs more easily. Excellent. Star rating is slowly crawling back up. We're at 3.5. Were we at 4 earlier? We're at 3.5 right now, so hopefully that keeps going up. I'm not going to take another loan because, again, as many of you pointed out, and as I was thinking as well, that's just it's a catch-22. It's an endless cycle of paying more just to try and stay in the black, and it's just not worth it. So we're not going to do that. Instead, let's go ahead and try some smaller price increases on some of these goods over here. And what I could do is we could add, there we go, add some ice, lots of ice, you know, in this temperature. Interesting. A good way to add a little bit more gain, I suppose. What about over here? If we take a look at Chief Beef, we should be able to add, oh, I see. Ooh, that hurts our... Okay, so we can make it a more attractive purchasing option, so we can adjust the price a little bit, perhaps. But okay, for now, let's keep it at that. People are thirstier than they are hungry, I think. I might be able to get away with increasing this by another 25 cents here and over here as well. Let's see what that does for us. Zoe's about to have some offspring. Hold on, are these protesters still here? No, they're leaving the zoo, okay. So Zoe, our pronghorn antelope, is about to have some offspring. If I can find you. We'll be fine over here. And then we've got, I just need to go to Wolf Rock again real quick. Money's looking all right. You know, we were up to negative 28. Up from negative, what was it, 33 or 34 last time I checked? Oh, there they are. All right, so Willoughby and Zarya. Take a look at the genes over here. Wow. Zarya's got some great genes, and Willoughby has got some solid genes as well. These are good wolves, but we've got a great breeding pair already is the thing. So we'll see how they grow up, and maybe we'll do a little swapping around, get a different alpha, keep the women. Got to fix these pronghorn antelope, but first I just want to make sure that our animals... where are we? Where are we? There you go. You two. Got to put you on to contraceptives to make sure there are no accidents later. And now let's take a look at our pronghorn antelope. Incorrect sex ratio, eh? Let's go ahead and... we must find... So Yeoman is the current father. Tyler, I suppose, just matured. That is our own albino. Not the best gene, so we can go ahead and maybe release you into the wild. How much does that get us? Not too much. Not too much. Let's go ahead and set you to the trade center. Oh my god. That was like a scene from an action movie. So we'll do that, and then I believe we have another male in here that we can get rid of. So that's Tyler gone, Zane, and we have a couple more young bucks. But Zane, what are your genes like? I love that they actually look wet when they've run through the water. Oh, fertility's at 0. Let's just release you into the wild. 27. Sure. Let's do that, and let's go ahead and take a look at our trading and see if we can't get some conservation credits from Tyler over here. Albino might be worth something. Let's go ahead and see what the pronghorn antelopes go for on average. There we go, pronghorn antelope. Get rid of the timber wolf. And see, again, it's an albino, so it might be worth a little bit more. I wouldn't say it's worth 2,500. That's a bit much, but maybe it's worth like 100, perhaps. We could try it. Every little bit counts, right? Especially because I just went 5 days without being able to log in every day to get the conservation credits. So I'm a little behind what I would like to be, unfortunately. A little behind. So we'll see if that works out at 100. What's the issue over here? Should I start marketing again? It does cost us money, but it brings more people in, and if it brings more people in, then it makes us some more money. We've shut this down because people aren't really bothering to go up there anymore. So we can keep this off for now. No maintenance, no money made, no money lost, so it's okay. But so what many of you were suggesting? No, why would you do this? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, stop this. None of this. So Tyrion is inbreeding, Emberlyn is inbreeding, and Zoe is about to have offspring. Okay. I'm wondering if we replace the replace Yeoman with a different Timberwolf. Sorry, not Timberwolf. No, definitely not a Timberwolf. A different antelope, because I believe our females here, our offspring, have decent genes. So you're all right. You two were kind of squeaking back there. You are not that great, actually. I almost feel like I should keep yeomen and get rid of the females. Counterintuitive as that might be, if I take a look at my pronghorn antelope over here, let's go ahead and get you on contraceptives. Tyler. Tyler's okay to say, I suppose? Thought I'd put him in the trading center. I did. Right, we're waiting for him to get traded out. I just didn't notice that he was listed as in the trade center. Okay, so we've got... I might swap them out because if he's only able to mate with... If he's only able to mate with... Who was it again? Zoe? Was expecting offspring. But when she's not expecting offspring anymore... I mean, yeah, he's really at the top of health. Zoe, you know, once Zoe has these... Oh, recent birth. So we can probably get rid of Zoe now. She's elderly. Probably time for her to go. If we get rid of all the females and get some new females in, because I'm pretty sure Emberlyn and Tyrian are offspring. And we only have so much time left for yeomen. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. I feel like that's the right call. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Am I wrong? Maybe. I hope I'm not. Go ahead and get you two. Let's see. These guys are still young enough to have more offspring, so let's send you to the trade center. Yep. And let's go ahead and get our... let's see. Tyrian, Emberlyn, and Zoe. Let's get all of you in there as well. Now, some of you have been asking about slowing down the animal aging rate. Unfortunately, that is something that does not apply to pre-existing zoos, apparently. It only applies to new zoos. So unfortunately, I can't actually do that and have it affect this zoo, which is really too bad because I was looking forward to that update. I think it's a great update, but I can't take advantage of it. We're fine over here. So let's go ahead and get some female. A good high-quality set of females will go a long way. Will go a long way in giving us more offspring. So you look pretty good, Yvetia, for 535. That's not bad. Go ahead and adopt you. Let's move you into this quarantine. I wonder if I get some more females, because that's the ideal ratio. I do not need polar bears showing up in here. Do not remind me of the pain of polar bears, please and thank you. That is my storage. Let's go ahead and trade out. Maybe I'll just quick trade some of these. So, who just joined us? Oh, man. Who's in quarantine right now? Well, we'll see who ends up in quarantine, because I could have sworn I just bought... Who did I just buy? Udele, did I just buy? Zoe, did I just buy? No, Yvetia. Okay, I just bought Yvetia. So then all of you, we can quick trade. Make a little bit of money. Emberlyn. Tyrian. A quick trade over here. Come on now. Give me that click. This is the most painful part of keeping all the management in, honestly. But like editing it out would be such minute editing. There we go. It would be quote unquote impossible to do. And Zoe, let's get you out as well. I think this is the right call because we've got a good in yeoman. We've got a great male like specimen, I guess. Sometimes using that word feels a little weird. So if we can get some suitable females, we might get some great offspring, and I think it'll be better for us in the long run. But it looks like, I mean, are you really worth 400? I don't think so. You know, I don't have money to actual spend. Like I don't have cold hard cash to spend. So fine, let's keep it one breeding pair, and hopefully once Yvetia is done, they'll start making babies pretty soon. Now, again, the tortoises have been coming up. Once I have money, here's what I'm thinking. First order of business, once I have money, we'll move the tortoises out to, say, over here. So we can keep Tortuga Galapagos over here, but we'll maybe like rotate it around, basically, or expand it a bit, and put the tortoises over here. Because, yes, this has become a problem, and hopefully that'll help us, you know, solve that problem. We'll figure out something else to do with this kind of weird idea that we had, which again, still very happy with the idea. I just wish it worked better. We just picked the wrong animal for it, I guess. Apart from that, we've got overcrowding going on over here because one of our offspring has matured. We've got 3 adults here, so who should go? Pretty low stats there. Pretty low stats here. Longevity is pretty bad over here. Okay, let's see. You are the new one. 50, 41, 83, 83. Okay. 50, 41, 83, 83. You know what? I feel like we should keep Zipactonal, who is a male. So let's get rid of the other 2 because I don't want any inbreeding, obviously. Let's go ahead and release you into the wild. These guys are in trouble. I thought they were endangered. The conservation status is good, but everything else is not so good. Nonetheless, let's do a good act over here, right? Money is coming up slowly, so let's do that. And let's go ahead and quick trade you out of the zoo as well, I think. Well, rather release you into the wild. Poof, that's like worth nothing over here. But it's fine. It's fine. And so we need to get you a female compatriot. So let's go ahead and find ourselves a Baird's tapir. I do not need any polar bears or anything. Are you serious? None are available? Oh, that's my storage. I always do this. Animal market. Baird's tapir. There we go. Get rid of the antelopes. I want to get one of those by mistake. And we need a female, right? So let's try and find... Those are good genes. Oh, these are unaffordable. Really good genes, but completely unaffordable. 200. I think that's a fair pick. For 200 conservation credits, that's not too bad. Go ahead and move you into our quarantine first. On which note? Up over here, we have an animal in quarantine that is ready to be released. Let's move you into here. Cool. That should be good for us. High amounts of litter still. Facility broken down over here. Let's go ahead and call a mechanic. Low on cash. I am painfully aware of that, but we're making a comeback. And I thought I saw... Right, high amounts of litter. Where? I don't see... Oh, wow, there's a lot of litter over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a caretaker. Let's go ahead and set you India entrance. Find you. Well, you're over here already. Cleaning litter. Okay. So you've come through. You're hopefully doing your job. Got some more litter over here and a lot of litter over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get our other caretaker. Ivory Crook. Weird name. And let's please move you over to here. Get to work, buddy. Get to work. There's a lot of litter over here and people are not happy about that. I need to try and reduce the rate of refunds. Now, it's gone down significantly, actually. That's great. Oh, okay, it's only February. That's why. Even still, it's gone down significantly, but we're still seeing some serious issues. Power source failing. Let's go ahead and call a mechanic over here. And let's get our mechanics onto work zones as well. So let's go ahead and get you into America's north and you into America's south. You can free roam. Yeah, sure, we can do that. And I might need to get another mechanic for the India section. Now, I know it's kind of counterintuitive. We fired them and now we're rehiring them, but desperate times called for desperate measures, and here we are, right? So let's get them onto India entrance because you're, less trained, but there's less to do over here. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's go ahead and move you over to here. I want to have them end up in Wolf Rock by mistake. People are coming through. People seem to be relatively happy. No donations over here yet. What about up over here? Still looking pretty busy up over here, making some money. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is the situation here as far as the animals are concerned? Okay, contraceptives across the board. Some of the new young ones do not have contraceptives. Sure. Just to make sure we don't have any accidents, right? So we've got the Galapagos giant tortoise. Let's get you on contraceptives and you two as well. Hopefully we'll see some of these tortoises come of age so we can trade them out or something. Looks like we've got some more babies over here, so let's go ahead and get you all into the trade center. Yep, and then let's go ahead and trade them out. And we might actually see a good chunk of cash from this. Okay, quick trade. It's almost 4K. Our new animal has arrived. Good stuff. We're at negative 20. We're getting out of it. We're getting out of it. We're doing pretty well. And I could pick up the pace a little bit. I'm wondering if I need to hire more caretakers or something. Let me quickly take a look at our research situation. We're pretty well researched up across the board, everywhere where we kind of need it or feel the need for it. Now, one thing that I'm curious about, folks, is what I'd like to know, if any of you have already got tigers. I want to know if tigers are that expensive to feed. So here's the thing, right? After we're out of our financial situation, I'm going to do some things that'll hopefully make sure we don't get into it again. I'm going to get a bunch more bins. I'm going to get more ATMs. I'm going to get more vendors. I'm going to get more actual shops as well, so we don't see these lineups. Anytime people line up, it means they're not spending money. It means they're about to spend money, and I don't want that. I want them to spend money. Being about to spend money is not, like, it doesn't help me anyway. So those are a couple things I'll do. And then, like I said, I want to get the Galapagos tortoises up over here, perhaps, or I don't think back over here, but probably up over here. We'll figure out something else to do over here. Again, it needs to be something that's in the Americas, which is, again, there's not much of a selection as far as, what's in the Americas and could fit there. Here I am clicking on things like the Bengal tiger, which I know isn't an option. Sorry for the spiders. Nonetheless, I have to figure that out. Now, the doll sheep requires a fair bit of space, and they might jump off the top of the thing over here, so I don't know about them. But maybe the doll sheep makes the most sense, even though originally I wanted them to be up over there. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. But then, after I do that, I want to try and get maybe... So I need to finish off the peacock exhibit because it is not finished. There's still a bit of work to do. I want to make a bigger space over here, give the peacock some privacy with like a garden type space, finish off the little balcony viewing area over here. Hopefully that'll draw out some more donations and stuff as well. I'm really excited for how this will look when it's finished and how this will look when it's finished as well. That will be a nice long time lapse with a lot of architectural work because I've seen your feedback and I hear you and I do not disagree whatsoever. Let's start finishing some things off. But once I finish this off, I would like to get tigers and gharial and then have Southeast Asia over here as well as East Asia over here. Now, we can do the Himalayan brown bears over here because, again, that kind of fits. It's like the blend between India and China, right? So we can get the Himalayan brown bears over here right next to our grizzly bears, who, I just want to double check, are still doing okay, right? Oh, no, we need a female. Glad I checked. Thought I saw it mentioned in the comments, so I'm glad I checked. So that's an option. Get the Himalayan brown bears next to the grizzly bears. Apart from that, what I would really love is if anybody already has tigers in their zoo, if they could tell me how much it costs to feed them per feed. See, the thing that cost us basically everything with... oh, these are expensive bears. They're at the right age, though. These could be a very good pick for me. For 1,500 conservation credits, it's not terrible. Zoe's also not bad for significantly less. Sure, you know what? Let's go ahead and get Zoe over here. Let's adopt you. So the thing about the polar bears, what killed me was how much they cost to feed per feed. It was like 10 or 15K, I forget now, but it was ridiculously expensive. Now, not all carnivores are like that. The way you can check is if you click on the door, I believe if you click on the log under last year, it'll tell you how much it cost to feed them the year prior. So the bears, even though we've had quite a few of them for quite a while, they've been around 3K. Now, we've had a lot of wolves across, a lot of years, and they only cost how much? Like 5K, let's round up 5K to feed. So it's not all carnivores that are ridiculously expensive to feed. So if the tigers are not ridiculously expensive to feed, I feel like we can make I have a really cool idea that came in from the comments many episodes ago for a tiger enclosure over here. But I want to make sure that we can afford it first. So if anybody who already has a tiger enclosure is willing to do me a quick favor and check in franchise mode, especially because it might be different, If you could check what kind of a feeding cost it is, if it's affordable, if it's below 5K, I say we can do that without having to worry about a similar fate like what the polar bears did for us. So that would be, I think, A, super helpful to me, and I would greatly appreciate it, and also B, super cool to see, because I've got a cool idea for the tiger enclosure, and then maybe after we finish, this area and the tiger enclosure, we can get to work on some of the Africa stuff that I've been talking about for a while, because I really want to see giraffes. I have some great ideas for some ape enclosures as well, so I want to get to work on some of those as well. Now, happiness is stuck at 3.5 stars. Why is that? Animal rating is kind of low. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and check some things over here. So our last inspection was completed, and we got a 4-star rating. Tortuga Galapagos hurt us, as is expected, but again, fear not. Those of you that are stressing about the tortoises, don't worry, we will be fixing that, within the next couple of sessions at most. Info center, this is just not making us any money anymore. This is just not making us any money anymore, and I wonder if I should drop the prices a bit, because again, everything I make over here is profit. How much did you make me? See, not that much. That's not a lot of money to make in, what, 6 months or so? Let's try and get some more out of these, shall we? The umbrellas should be making us some money, you'd expect. I imagine that's where all of our money's come from, actually, from the info centers. Good to see people coming up over here, though. This is getting really busy, so that's good. So people are now in a situation where they have to explore these areas. Oh, unhappy customers. I wish it would tell me why they were unhappy. Well, if we go over to our, where are we? Zoo guests. Zoo ticket price is fair. Place has great scenery. Gulpy Soda 88 looks busy. Litter is disgusting. Where is this litter? Can't see it. Must have been cleaned up. Zoo's okay. Ticket price is fair. All right. Okay. I imagine some of the complaints are how busy busy things are. That seems to be the case. Now, it seems also that we have lost... Go ahead and move you guys into the trade center. We've lost our mating pair over here. Yule is alone. We obviously cannot afford a replacement. I gotta, like, note this down. Let's go ahead and get you guys traded out. It's another 1,700. We're almost in the black, and then we'll go ahead and get a giant desert hairy scorpion female, a Brazilian wandering spider mating pair, because they were making us a lot of money. We'll also get ourselves a Mexican red knee tarantula male, yeah. And what I want to do is, again, I want to expand this a little bit, expand this area a bit, and get some more exhibits, because the exhibits are a nice, quick way to make some quick cash, and we've got plenty of room to make that expansion happen, I think, if we kind of skirt around the Baird's tapir enclosure. I think we've got some more room over here. Yeah, we do. I think that'd be good for us, just so we have a backup source of quick income if and when necessary. If and when necessary. All right, what else have we got going on over here? Let's take a look and see. Negative impact on guests. We have a bunch of litter still. Yeah, this area still has a bunch of litter. Why are you? You've been vandalized. I can't wait until we have enough money that we can actually, fix up the vandalism, because that's hurting just my feelings, if nothing else. Okay, you. After you're done there, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move you over to here. Clean some of this stuff up. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. What else have we got going on? There's a lot of mess over here. And over here. Where's our caretaker over here? Where's our caretaker over here? Are you a caretaker? No, you're a vendor. Yeah, see, this is hurting us still. And again, once I get more bins, we'll be doing okay. But until I can do that, so this is America's West, right? We don't have anyone for America's West, so Ivory Crook. It'd be nice to be crossing paths fairly often. Let's go ahead and do that. And some of you have suggested that having bins, or not bins, sorry, having benches gives people a chance to reset their unhappiness. And if that's the case, that would be really helpful for me. Let's go ahead and clean this up, please, real quick. We got to get some more benches going. Got to get all this litter cleaned up. A lot of micromanagement going on right now, I understand. That might not be fun for some of you. I hope y'all don't mind, again, an episode like this. It's in my nature to apologize, by the way, so I suppose I should apologize for apologizing so much. I just want to make sure everyone's having a good time. I see all your feedback, and I see a lot of feedback being like, it's starting to get boring and whatnot. And I appreciate the feedback. Just let me know what I could do to make it better, I suppose. Obviously, it's never nice to see people getting bored or tired of a series, but it's good to know that people want to see something to change, or want to see something changed, rather, because it just, again, it helps me make the right calls and decisions, and I do read through all the comments, just to make sure, again, viewer happiness is maxed out. I don't need staff happiness, I need guest needs. All right, what are some of these people's issues? Washrooms. Washrooms are expensive. Grizzly Guzzle looks busy. Someone's gone on a rampage. It's all this vandalism, but we're soon to be in the black, and that will solve the problems. Yeah, see, once they come across litter, the happiness drops. Now, education seems to be doing pretty well. Education seems to be doing pretty well. I wish I could see an overall... let's see. Well, that's just our financial graph. We've got a lot of vandalism that I'll take care of. Well, we have some vandalism I'll take care of. Now, this doesn't mention our speaker here. So has it gotten repaired by a mechanic? I suppose a mechanic has repaired it. All right, that's good. That's good. What else have we got going on? There's so much going on. There's so much to try and take care of. Gulpy Soda 88 is which one? This one up front, eh? Yeah, I can't wait to expand on our vendors over here. See, what I was hoping is that when people saw this area was busy, they just move over to this one, but I don't think that's what's been happening. I love that the ATM costs nothing. Jeez. Yeah, see, withdrawn from the ATM, 720. I'd rather them be able to withdraw from the ATM freely. What's going on over here? Quarantine passed? Oh my god. How long have you been sitting there? Get you in here. Into Grizzly Grove. Over here, solar panel, you're failing. Call the mechanic. You're failing as well. Alright, so let's go ahead, and now we can slowly level up some of our mechanics over here. So I cannot afford... Right, it costs an initial bit. God. Oh my god. It's okay, it's okay. Money's coming in. Money's coming in. And now, hopefully, people will start buying some umbrellas. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Buy some umbrellas. You've already come in with your umbrellas. That's a problem. That's a problem. You're fine over here. We do not have a boxed tortoise over here, so we're fine. Okay, we're at negative 6k now, so that's good. Look at exhibit trading. Nothing's stored over here. There's a lot to do. Once we get into the black. Again, I want to give us a bit of a buffer. And then we can start making some serious investments. Let's see. So guest education rating is great. Conservation rating, great. Animal rating, not the best. We got to get some better quality animals. Marketing. I wonder if I shouldn't begin a marketing campaign and just push us over the edge in terms of our financial situation. I do want to see, because then if we are a 4-star zoo or a 5-star zoo, we can charge people more when they come through. So I wonder if it isn't a good idea to begin this marketing campaign. 5,000 over a year. It's not bad, right? Run that campaign again. Family Hour TV commercial. Viral video. God. Worst request you can get from a client. We want a video that'll go viral. It's like, that doesn't mean anything. All right, let's go ahead and begin marketing. Yes, we're in the red, but I think this is what'll push us over. Yeah, see? Marketing. Immediately, we're able to charge more, I think. And what's this now? Zoo reputation has... beautiful. 4K. It's a little weird that marketing affects the star rating of the zoo, but I suppose being able to market implies that you're able to afford marketing. Money's looking great. Money's looking fantastic. There we go, folks. There we go. Let's go ahead and up this to 30 and up you to 28. We'll see if people start complaining about the price. I don't think they will. Zoo reputation is looking good. So what's the issue? Guest happiness is a bit of a problem still, and animal rating. So we'll work away on those. Now it gets pretty expensive to buy some facilities, so I can't just rush that out. It's 2K to buy some washrooms. I believe it's 2K to buy vendors, and then $10 a piece for these log pieces. But definitely stuff I need to be investing in. We're rotating this stuff around as well. But oh my god, look at all that litter. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We need to get, first of all, our mechanic over here. Let's get you leveling up. And let's get one of our caretakers, who is in America's South, taking a break. This isn't a time for a break. Get you. What are you doing? Chilling up there? Down over here. Clean. You're about to inbreed. That is not good. Go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Apply contraceptives. You're actually ready to go as well. But get rid of you. None of this inbreeding nonsense. What's the deal actually with the peafowl? They just multiply so quickly. As many of you warned me, they multiply so quickly. We've got our... Oh, that's not good. Now, is this all going to be inbreeding? I could check for good genes. I wish you could have an extra tab over here that allows you to see genetics while also roaming around. So, Sarthak actually had really good genetics. It's unfortunate to be losing that. Emerson is about to mature. Where are our other peafowl? Where are you guys? How can I not find you? There's one. Low immunity, but it's not the end of the world. Well, okay, let's go ahead and do it this way. I do this. So Sai is the best genetics. So everyone but Sai needs to go. Now Sai and Ria is inbreeding. So everyone but Sai needs to go. Let's go to animal trading over here. To the market. No, sorry, not to the market. Gotta go to the zoo. To animals. Everyone but Sai must go. There we go. Send to the... You know what, let's just release him to the wild. Sure, I'll take the 60. So Sai now is going to be the father. Now let's go ahead into animal trading and find ourselves a nice, beautiful, worthwhile peafowl. And hopefully we'll have some high quality peafowl coming through. So Indian peafowl. Filter you in. And high appeal, please. I don't want to spend that much money. There we go. That sounds good to me. Female. Yep. Decent. Oh, what happened there? 260 is not bad for those genes. Let's go ahead and get... Okay, if this would just click faster. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to adopt you. I've got like notifications popping up. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to click on a button here. We'll get him. We'll get him. There we go. We'll move you into quarantine over here. We'll get you checked in. All right, what's going on over here? Not in your ideal temperature. That's fine. Low on cash. We're okay still. We're at 2.5k. Some visiting players. Hello, hello to both of you. All right. Any other issues or anything? No. Well, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Money's gonna get better. Let me just check here. Ongoing expenses. So refunds have dropped. Staff wages have started going up again, of course. That's, you know, we've hired more people, so that's only natural. Marketing, of course, we've increased that expense as well. That's fine. That's going to bring us more people. It'll allow us to charge more as well. We're seeing some offspring coming out. Yeah, I don't have the baby in the water. Let's actually take a look at the animals that we've got over here. Because I believe we've had a lot of babies recently, right? Yevetia, you are the mother. So actually, let's go ahead and mark you as such. There we go. Gazan, you're fine. That's just, oh no, two babies. And James. The difference in names, complexity is hilarious. Alright, so that's that taken care of. What's the deal over here? Animals fighting for alpha status. It's not the end of the world. Alpha status is okay for them to fight for. And let's actually, really quickly, at the zoo, get some vet research happening. So, advanced research here. We've been doing this for a while. We've been doing that for a while. I hope that gets done soon. Hope that gets done soon. Polar bear we can stop. Ike Haywood, stop the polar bear research. Because you can't really. There are no polar bears anymore, so you can't research them. And let's go ahead and get you researching... let's go ahead and work on the pronghorn antelope. See if we can't get some more stuff unlocked. Quarantine passed over here for Urma. Let's go ahead and move you down to Moria Plaza. That'll be nice. Hopefully we'll get some more peafowl. That'll be good for us. Nothing causing any issues over here. Over here, low on cash, I'm aware, but that will hopefully take care of soon. Now, money, I'm still not at a point where I'm comfortable spending too much money. And I want to be there by the time we hit next session. Unhappy with visit. It's okay, it's just a couple people. It's been in a box for too long. We'll unbox all animals, please. What are we looking at here? So again, marketing is costing us, but again, marketing should allow us to charge people more. Let me check real quick if people are complaining about the prices. Zoo ticket price is fair. That's good. That's good. Are we getting any donations? It's just June. Wow. We should have... Well, okay, this is still doing okay. I was worried we were just, like, not doing very well. What I could do is, with the money I have, is maybe at least get some of these exhibits going. Whoop. Where are we? There we go. The Brazilian Wandering Spider. Let's go ahead and purchase a couple. Brazilian Wandering Spider, because, again, they were really good for us. So, Francisca. Go ahead and bring you in here. And that was our female, right? Yes, so let's not buy 2 females by mistake. Let's go with Alejandro or Rafael. Let's get Rafael. Okay. Big drop in our money, but again, a breeding pair is going to be very helpful for us. We need another Mexican red knee tarantula as well. Let's go ahead and filter Mexican red knee tarantula. There we are. I'd rather not spend too much over here. We need a male, right? Fernando, you're looking good. Bring you in here. And then what about over here? We needed a scorpion. Female, giant, desert, hairy scorpion. Where are we? You'd think everything that says giant would be together. Giant forest scorpion. Giant, come on. We're close, I can feel it. Zoe's gonna have offspring, great. There we go, all the way at the bottom. So we need a female. There's one available. Kind of expensive, but you gotta spend money to make money. There it is. All right, we've got all of our breeding pairs secured. That'll be good for us. In the Gila monsters, yeah, Bennu, let's go ahead and send you to the trade center. And from there, oh, why are people unhappy? Happiness has dropped. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that in a second. Take a look at that in a second. I wonder if it's because of the price or what. Yes, needs. Happiness. All right, who's unhappy and why? Not lining up for Gulpy, taking too long to get served at Galapagulp, so it's all about availability of food. Stay long to see the polar bear. The polar bears aren't around anymore. Brought an umbrella. Okay, can't really help you with that. Need the toilet. Timberwolf is like right at the base. You should be able to see the Timberwolf. Why is happiness so low? That's kind of ridiculous. People walking all the way up over here. It's crazy. These guys are still happy. Wow. That's kind of silly. What's the deal up over here? Where can I get an umbrella? Okay, okay. Overall, like, see, this is one I don't understand. It's like, okay, why are you unhappy? I guess you walked through some litter. Is my best guess. Yeah, okay, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. So where might you have walked through? This area? That seems to be a pretty common intersection that people walk through. And up over here as well. Okay. Let's get our staff, our caretaker for America's West. We don't have one, okay. So you. Gonna go ahead. Let's move you over to here. Micromanaging the cleaning over here. Okay, that's good. Move you. I hate that the M button doesn't actually work for this. Alright, get you clean that up. Okay. And we'll clean that up as well before it becomes a problem for all these people that are right next to it. Don't need anybody stepping on some gum or something nasty like that. All right, that's been cleaned up. This looks clean. Over here, we're cleaned up as well. This has been vandalized. Oh, pretty badly as well, looks like. Oh, you can't see all the broken bits. Replace that. There we go. Let's actually take a look at the, I believe it's the crime area. Yeah. We'll replace this bin. There we go. Now, on the topic of bins, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if having both of them makes a difference or not, or what the deal is with the green versus the blue, but better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and get bins everywhere, because litter is affecting happiness constantly, and these people are animals, like I've said countless times before, so my hope is that by putting bins down everywhere, they're going to start using them, and we're not going to see these litter problems crop up as often anymore. Come on, I wish you could put bins down properly. That's another thing the game needs to fix. It's like, why can't I place a bin like a normal item, you know? Are you just kind of relaxing over here? You need to get to work. Heading to facility, fair enough. Where is you? You're not going anywhere, buddy. You've still got cleaning to do. Let's get to work over here. Alright, I like to get Tapir Tavern done as well. I'm almost fighting for alpha status, that's okay. Low on cash, not the end of the world. Already given our handshakes, that's good. And we're fine over here. Increase the grizzly bear education rating to 29%. Okay, well what's the problem? Trying to accomplish that. Let's see. Guest education. Suppose I could put more education boards down. Or like I could go ahead and do... Because again, when people lack the education benefit, they get unhappy, it seems. Let's try and solve that problem as well. I don't want to overdo it. I want to make sure we're not overlapping, because that makes people unhappy as well. So many things make people unhappy. We can do that. These people should be getting educated and informed. It's a good spot for it, I think. I could nudge it a little bit over. But that has damaged barriers. That's not good. Call the mechanic. So let's not get escaping animals, please. Please. All right. I also, yeah, need to get lighting and stuff done. There's so much work that needs doing. All right, where else are we getting a lot of litter? Negative impact on guests. We were getting a lot of litter up over here, right? Let's go ahead and deal with that. Again, these like small... I'm hoping that these small expenses will go a long way in increasing happiness. And it'll allow me to make more money so that we can spend more money without having to make these small expenses in the future. So that should solve some of the litter issues, hopefully. Where else were we seeing a lot of litter? We surprisingly weren't seeing a lot of litter underground. I think that's hilarious. What about out over here? We were seeing a fair bit of litter around this bend over here. We do have these bins, but evidently a couple bins is not enough. Put one over here. Put one over here before you go in with your ticket and whatnot. Makes sense to me. Broken barriers being fixed, hopefully. Yeah, mechanic being requested, so hopefully one's coming through. Say hello to you. Alright, cool. Alright, the next big step is... Oh, back in the negative again. That's not ideal. A couple of refunds. Again, I think that's because of a lot of the litter that was just littered around. But that's been solved, hopefully. Hopefully that's been solved. People are crushing these bins. Wow, okay, this is why. Why a game? Maybe we just did a couple of feedings. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. It'll bounce back, I'm sure. The repair of the grizzly bear enclosure will cost a little bit as well. So we've got incorrect ratio over here. A couple of adult males. Let's go ahead and release them into the wild, perhaps. I just think seeing the fights are so cool sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and move you. Well, actually, if you just won, what are your genes like? Not that good. Not that good. Release you into the wild. Sure. Get some of those conservation credits, and I believe could have some more babies over here. I think you just did, actually. But I believe our ratio should be okay now up there. Nope, it is not. Don't think it's among the... Yeah, these guys are still fine. I'm just surprised they're not having babies more often. Prime age, you're kind of on the older side. We'll let here die. You know, at the zoo, that's fine. Give them a nice home to stay at as that happens. Over here, yeah, we've got a lot of males. Let's get Wakefield out of here as well. Release you into the wild. Okay, decent bit of like an acceptable amount of conservation credits. Let's make sure that Gazan and James do have contraceptives as well. Sorry, in the zoo, in the animal section. Where are we? Gazan and James. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I might not be. Okay, we're gonna have, I think, overcrowding over here, aren't we? Oh, we already had a baby Baird's tapir. Oh no, I guess I was mistaken. We'll get a mechanic over here as well, because there seems to be some damage over there. Where is our mechanic? Staff, sorry, mechanics. We've got America's North, America's South. Bears were in America's, so I don't know why you're not coming through. Let's move you. Oh, okay, he's underground. I was like, is he swimming? No, he's not swimming. Let's go ahead and pull you up to here. Let's get this work done, please. Okay. Hopefully you'll get to work over here. Hopefully you'll... I said get to work over here. I need to get some more staff. Need to get some more staff soon. Purchases, that's fine. Refunds. Okay, it's a little bit worse than last time, but still not as bad as it used to be. When I say last time, I mean last year, obviously. Doing okay. Marketing is fair. My intent to pay for the marketing. I think the marketing has helped us, though I can stop it now. It just makes people happier. And so, again, they're willing to pay more, right? We were still profitable last year. And that's important. We were still profitable. Let's see what people are saying about the prices. Zoo ticket price is fair. Zoo ticket price is fair. Okay. I wonder if I could nudge it up just ever so slightly. Now, I can't get more toilets or anything because that costs 2,000 to buy a toilet. Which is why I haven't invested in that just yet. I want to have a bigger buffer before I invest in something like that. Let's go ahead and pick up the pace a little bit, though. Like to end up a little bit richer. Now, maybe we can charge a bit more for these things. Let's go up to 7.75 across the board here. Feel bad for the people at the back of the line, but hey, first come, first serve, right? That should help. Again, even just 25 cents, you multiply that, and all of a sudden you're looking at significant profit increases. Go ahead and pull you up to 11, and you up to 10. I hope that's not too much. Don't want to overdo it. Oh, finally making some sales over here. That's good. Over here, Tortoise is not making any sales. Well, I say it's not making any sales, but, you know, making some sales. You'd expect people on the way out would buy some more stuff, but seems to not be the case. Money's looking okay. Litter, hopefully, is looking okay again as well. No litter over here. None over here. Dangerous animal has escaped. That's not good. That's going to cost me. People want refunds when a dangerous animal escapes. I guess the barrier over here broke. This is not good. Where's our mechanic? This is not good. Mechanic being requested. All right, we're going to go ahead and slow this down. There's a break in the... Yeah, you don't say. Okay, this is a problem. I need to get a mechanic in here ASAP. There's staff. Got our mechanic. Like, what are you doing here right now? What are you doing here right now? Can I move you? Where is... Not there. Down over here. We're close. There we go. There's the bears. Move you in there. Can't move you in there. Gotta move you onto a path, alright? Alright, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I gotta make sure that barrier gets repaired before, before the other bear wakes up. It's to rest? You don't need to rest? Come on. Going to repair facility. Which facility? This one. Oh my god. Okay. I need another mechanic. Let's go ahead and get one. So again, we're feeling the burn a little bit now from, you know, actually, what are you doing? You're commuting? Going to repair facility? Which one? This one? This one doesn't matter. This one doesn't really matter. Where'd that mechanic go? The one without a work zone? So go and repair that one, eh? Okay. That's the thing. I need it because the ride will depend on it for power. We'll move you over here. Let's turn you back to operational. We're paying some slight fees on these, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We're starting to make money again, so I'm not too fussed about that. All right. Quickly, let's just check work zones over here. America's north? No, America's south is the one that includes the bears. If we look at our mechanics, America's south. Colin, what are you up to? Going to habitat. Which habitat? Again, I wish it would just say. Wish it would say. But because it doesn't, I'm just going to have to move you over to here and hope to God that you're going to go in there. That you're going to go in there. Oh no, it's been repaired already. That was a mistake. Well, we're fine. At least it's been repaired. Better safe than sorry. Oh, no, that's Wolf Rock. I don't care about Wolf Rock. Mechanic being requested. Let's go ahead once more. My apologies for that little mishap there, folks. America's south. Want to move you to here. Call the mechanic. No. God damn. Baird's tapir has escaped. That's going to be expensive as well. All right, we need some more mechanics. America's West has one, I believe. Does not. Go ahead and hire a mechanic before we run out of money. Okay. Please. America's West. Yeah, let's move you over to here. Mechanic being requested. Come on, you're right there. You're right there. Where are you going? Got like giant holes in the walls here. Going to habitat. And it won't tell me which habitat, of course. Anabar has escaped. Spending all this money on these emergency captures. This is not good. That was very frustrating. Okay, so mechanic en route over here. At least there's that. He's rushing over. Finally. Took some time, but it's happening. Ate a lot of my money. And happiness is, of course, dropping as a result of the terrifying circumstances I've put people in. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. And once this gets repaired, I'll have to unbox the animals. Speed it up a little bit. There we go. Please repair the whole thing. There we go. Yeah, still working away. Still working away. Barrier status is at 1%. Hopefully we'll be at 100 soon. Take some time, eh? 21%. All right, you're working away. Working away, working away. Go ahead and unbox these animals. I think it should be safe now. Every 6 months, that's fine. It had been 3 years, so that's a bit of a problem. That's a big problem. And over here, the Baird tapirs, still can't unbox him. Thought it said that a mechanic was en route. Does say that. You need to hustle, buddy. Where are you? There he is. Okay, he is hustling. Fair enough. Inspector has arrived. This is the worst time for an inspector to arrive, but they're here now. We'll see what they do. What's the deal here? Barrier status 100%. Well, 98%. Okay. Okay, we're making money again. We're making money again. And it's cool to see this area being used sort of properly. VIP guest has arrived. Hello, hello. And repairs over here are being done as well. Okay, great. I'm not going to unbox them just quite yet. Now, I wonder if I shouldn't remove some of these items over here. Because, again, the longer they stay... Oh, really? You're damaged already? That's so strange. Why did it get damaged like that? Why did it get damaged like that? All of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it just got broken. I know we were seeing that happen earlier as well. It's been in box for too long. Well, there's not much I can do about that while this is still broken. It looks like it's been repaired, though. Now it's still at only 8%. Still working away at it. There we go. Now we can go ahead and unbox all animals. We're done over here. But this is still a problem. And I don't know why it became a problem immediately. Mechanic being requested. He's obviously busy doing something else. Need to get some more mechanics out. But let me just check real quick. Happiness is through the roof again, which is good. Negative impact. We're not seeing any litter over here. Not seeing any up there either. Good stuff. Down over here. A little bit of litter over here. So let's go ahead and deal with that. People that are going to the washroom down here, unfortunately, have to walk through that litter. So go ahead and make sure that that stops happening. Put the blue one down here. Now let's get the green one down over here. If that makes a difference. Ooh, always nice to see people actually using the stuff over here. Looks like these drink stands haven't slowed down or anything, despite me increasing their costs. Neither have the eateries, so that's definitely good to see. And it seems as though people are spreading across the board here for Tortuga Galapagos. Dangerous animal has escaped yet again. Please capture. Mechanic being requested. Sorry, I always go and click on mechanic research. So our mechanic in America South, what are you up to? Commuting. Going to habitat, I assume this one, considering how little the map moved. I could do with a rest, he says. Get over here. Get over here, get to work. Don't run away. God damn. Animal died, that's unfortunate. Yeoman finally passed away. That's the downside of playing it at a higher speed. Go ahead and call a vet over here. So we need a new father for our pronghorn antelopes. Do we have one? I believe we do not. A mum and her offspring. That's fine. So animal trading. Let's go ahead and get not Indian peafowl, but pronghorn antelope. Okay, we need a male. Make sure we're filtering correctly. Try and find one of a decent genetic makeup over here. Name like Ontario, you can't go wrong. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and adopt you, buddy. Let's go ahead and adopt you. If, again, the game would let me. Excellent. Move you into quarantine first. Move you into quarantine first. There we go. And so we're starting to feel the burn a little bit with the mechanic situation. And I'm really hoping that this whole barrier situation is temporary. I don't want to unbox these animals. You know what? Let's go ahead and move you into quarantine for now. Just because this is not an ideal spot for them to be in at all. Let's go ahead and move them into quarantine. Do a quick checkup, and hopefully our mechanic can get over here soon. What are we looking at? Zoo. America South. Commuting to where? Entering habitat. Entering this habitat. Nothing wrong with this one. You're fine over here, man, repairing a boundary. This one's not important. But I guess he'll keep coming down there until he's got his job done. Fair enough. I mean, I could get our other mechanic, who does not have a work zone. What's he up to? Repairing a facility? Down there? Okay. After he's done, looks like he is, I would like to move you over to here. Please. Please. No. 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 Why? Going to repair facility. He's just eager to repair these facilities. Fair enough. I need to figure out why this barrier got wrecked again so quickly. That just doesn't make sense to me. Go ahead and speed time up a little bit. I want to see it get done. I want to see... Been in box for too long. Painfully aware of that. Almost done with the quarantine over here. Ontario? Doesn't say. Didn't say earlier either. Inspection is continuing. Spot finds. Ooh, gap in habitat wall. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Nothing I can do about that right now. It's okay. It's a small fee. It's a small fine. We'll make that money back in no time. Yeah, there we go. So I didn't actually need them in quarantine. This is what I needed in quarantine. Let's go ahead and move you back into the Inasi Plains. And down over here. Who else is past quarantine? All of you. Again, you're fine. They were already fine. They're here temporarily while we wait for this to get done. Food is rotting. That is gross. That is gross. Now, if the mechanic would come here, so again, it's set to every 6 months, so it's scheduled. The mechanic is scheduled to come here. I could just hire another one at this point, honestly. Working on what? Repairing a boundary over here. Still? Going to habitat. Which habitat? Just come to Grizzly Grove. Come to Grizzly Grove, please. No. No, he doesn't care. All right. I'll have to hire another one. Oh. Is that all I needed to do was just hire another person? Okay. You are just going to be going around repairing habitat walls. No work zone. I want him roaming free, repairing habitat walls. Hopefully doing a quick job of it. That was pretty fast. Okay, good stuff. So now I can bring the bears out. I'm back in a grizzly grove. And hopefully people will be happier now they can actually see some bears. You know, that aren't... Like, they can see some bears not up close. Ideally. Less up close. More VIP guests have arrived. Let's make sure we're getting our... Catapult, Jesus, oh my god. Let's make sure we're getting our conservation credits. People are having a good time. People are happy to spend the money they're spending, so that's good as well. I could... maybe increase prices a bit. Let's see. Oh, we're getting some litter again. Oh, come on, guys. There's bins now. There's bins. Where are you? You're cleaning litter up? Yep, good. Like, see, we've got bins right there. It's like, well, what can I do better than have the bins there? I guess I could move them over here. Ah, that's not good. Over here as well. See, you've cleaned up over there, so let's go ahead and move you over to here. Clean this mess up. I just don't understand, because we've got the bins right there. Maybe that was around since before. Crime, let's go ahead and replace these. The vandalism is taken care of a little bit. Again, fewer refunds would be very nice. Still seeing some refunds. And again, I'm guessing it's because of the litter. It's the only thing I can think of. And a lot of you have been suggesting that that's been the issue with the latest update. Is litter has become a bigger consideration. And refunds have become a bigger problem. That seems to be what many of you have been suggesting, or reporting, I suppose I should say. Nonetheless, we are now safely in the black. We have money. Our animals are relatively happy. We've got baby bears, and I obviously can't resist getting some baby bears in there. We barely made it out, folks. We barely made it out. There you go. I can never resist. Nonetheless, with money in the bank and money in our pockets, I think it is safe to say that we're ready to get some more expansions going. We've got, if I take a quick look at our animal list over here, we've got a bunch of Brazilian wandering spiders. I should have labeled the mother and father, which we can do now. So let's go ahead and do that for the oldest ones over here. Francisca, you are the mother. We can send both Jose's, Maria, and Teresa to the trade center. Yes, please. And then we can also take a look and get, who else? I'm sure we've got a bunch of scorpions. Excellent. Good, good, good. Let's get all of you. I believe, I guess Embry is the new mother here. Don't know if she's supposed to be, but she is. I'll send you to the trade center. Let's go. I hate that you have to reopen the this screen. So Embry, you're the mom, evidently. Well, with the pregnancy. And Bennu and Wyatt and Abigail, you all can go to the trade center as well. Oh, Bennu can't be sent. That's fair. Not ideal, but it's okay. Why did happiness suddenly drop? Did it not just suddenly drop? Go ahead. Quick trade. Nice 7.7k made. Actually weird. Education, thirst, happiness. Maybe I just didn't notice it earlier. I feel like it's because we've got 1,800 people. We are starting to, you know, bend at the creases, basically. Causing us some issues with like how many people we can feed and give water to and stuff. But we'll be able to fix that soon enough. Where did our baby bear go? Where did our baby bear go? Getting nervous with these bears now. It's like, did one manage to find a crack somewhere? That is not ideal. Symington, what a name. Juvenile, indeed. Oh, there he is. Wow, just like camouflaged in there. All right, good. Nothing to worry about then. Nothing to worry about with Buddy over here. Okay, so here's the deal, folks. We're going to call it a session here. I think we've done a good job of getting out of the terrible situation we were in. We still have some happiness work to do. I think what we need to do is, like I said, I want to get Tortuga Galapagos moved over here, and with that move, we're going to add some more drinking and eating areas over here. That'll hopefully alleviate some of the stress and solve some of the happiness issues we're seeing down over here. I think that'll be good for us overall and make us some more money. Still need to figure out what to do down over here, but we'll leave that for later because I want to get Tortuga Galapagos fixed up or replaced, I guess, with a new version of it. And then I want to get the India section actually seeing some progress. And like I said earlier, if you know already the cost of feeding tigers per year, please let me know so I can plan accordingly. Because I don't want it to be different in franchise mode versus career mode or something, and then all of a sudden I get, as I say, once bitten, twice shy. So if you know, let me know. If not, we'll find another way to expand and make some money. Maybe we start with Southeast Asia and get some of those animals in, and that should help us expand in this direction. And again, make some more money, bring the rides back up so people will actually start using them and spending some money. We might also consider doing the reindeer up over here, but let me know what you would like to see in the comments down below. Folks, this is where we're going to call it a session. I'm pretty happy with how quickly we've recovered. Money is being made again. We're profitable. We're in the black. People are a little unhappy, but I feel like once we get some more vendors in and once we get some more caretakers and mechanics in, things will start rolling smoothly once more, and then it's all going to be peaches and cream, hopefully. Folks, again, if you enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, and I greatly appreciate any and all feedback that you give me. A massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Till next time, and next time will be the last Planet Zoo episode of 2019, so that's an exciting one. Until then, cheers.